I am Donald J. Trump, billionaire. I own a mansion and a yacht. J stands for genius. Believe me, that's me, Donald Genius Trump.
Hello to all you fellow Subway Surfer strap hangers. This is your conductor, Elgin Subway Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant. Hey, listen, guys, I'm not kidding. This is no joke. I sincerely, emphatically believe that Donald J. Trump is a genius. And I'm going to prove to you why I think that and why, as a content creator, especially a visual artist, you need to listen to what I have to say. Rather, you need to listen to what he has to say because it's going to benefit you. Definitely. Stay tuned. Donald Trump, in his marketing campaign, does three things consistently and very well. I'm going to elaborate on each of them. The first one is the script. Donald Trump is a master at consistently giving his fan base what I call the script, the notes, the cheat notes, the spiel, so to speak. Ever notice when Donald Trump speaks, he's seems like he's saying a lot, but when you really listen closely, he's always repeating the same talking points. I won't go into what they are, but if you listen carefully, you'll always hear what he wants you to hear for that day. He consistently gives you a rundown on what's happening in his life, and he always paints himself in a certain role. And like I said before, he always says the same thing, and it's easy to digest and understand, no matter if you are a congressman or a cashier, a senator or a sanitation worker. It doesn't matter what your age, gender, social economic status is. Everybody gets the same message. And the genius in this is he says it so much anytime a microphone is put in his face that you begin through osmosis to memorize what he's saying. Have you ever noticed also that Donald Trump's fan base is able to repeat verbatim the exact same things that he said? And that's because of the genius of his delivery. He repeats the same thing over and over again, just like my grandmother. That's how she taught me the times tables. I'm not going to recite them here, but trust me, that's what she did. That's such a genius marketing ploy. And here's why. As a creator, you want people to remember your brand. You want to stand out in the crowd. And if you want to succeed, it doesn't hurt to have a slogan, a tagline. Mine is something you always hear at the beginning and the end of a video. Hi, this is Elgin Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant. Slides off your tongue. Some of you may be even repeating that. That's intentional so that I am remembered. What you want to do with what you are selling, with what you are promoting, get yourself a tagline. Take time to write it out. Something memorable that you can repeat, that you can say, that your fans and your fan base and your clients can say back concerning you, because it matters what you say to people, but it also matters more what they say to people. So they become your agents just because you have a slogan, a script that you give them, something that you always say. And if you notice, every brand does this. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Things like that. Even an old tagline that we old people know about. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. We've heard that over and over again in the old days, and we can still repeat it. If you give us the first line, we'll give you the second line. And that's what you should be doing also to market yourself. The second thing that marketing genius Donald Trump does really well
is merchandise. From day one, when he started running for office, he came out with a very simple piece of apparel, a red hat. Nothing special about a red hat. People have been wearing red hats for years. It's the hat the St. Louis Cardinals wear. It's the hat that the Blood Street Gang wears. It's red. It's bold. It stands out. And Donald Trump did another thing. He put the initials MAGA on the hat, which we all know stands for Make America Great Again. And that slogan has been out for years. Ronald Reagan, I believe, was one of the first people to say it, but Trump made it into a brand associated with him. Definitely. The brilliant thing about that hat is that when people put it on, they feel like they are part of something greater than themselves. It's like Superman putting on the blue pajamas with the S on the chest and the cape. You feel like you're not Clark Kent anymore. You're Superman. I heard Kanye West himself said when he puts on that hat, he feels like a Superman. This is what you want in your branding. You want an item, a piece of apparel, apparently, that's so strong and associative with your brand that when people wear it, they feel different. They feel like a part of something. They feel like a part of you. And best of all, they can easily identify other people who are in the same exclusive club. MAGA Republicans are not just Republicans, they're MAGA Republicans. That makes them special. And Donald Trump did one other brilliant thing. He gave them sneakers, footwear. They're solid gold. Again, it's outlandish. It stands out in a crowd. But what it does also, it reinforces the idea that you are part of something. It also brings to mind that now you're mobilized. You've got your shoes on. You're going places. You're progressive. You're part of a movement that is going forward and taking ground. That's intentional, folks. Say what you want about the sneakers being cheap looking, garish, ugly. That doesn't matter. It does not matter because people are buying, and when they buy that piece of merchandise, they feel connected with the one who gave it to them for a hefty price, of course. As a creator, you want to create something memorable, something tangible that your audience can see, feel, touch, put on, and be proud to wear. If you're able to do that, you're going to make a ton of money, but you're also going to have a fan base that is loyal and identifies with you. And that's what you want. Donald Trump, with his genius marketing brain, managed to sell ice cubes to the proverbial Eskimos. How did he do that? He sold Bibles to Christians. Do you have any idea what the average Bible costs? The average Bible costs a whopping $10. $10. And if you don't have $10, you can knock on the door of any church, say you'd like a Bible, and they'd give you one for free. For free. But Donald Trump, with his genius brain, managed to make up his own Bible, put his name on the cover of that, add some things to the sacred text that's inside, constitutional documents and whatnot, added it to the sacred text itself, right alongside the Old and New Testament. Things that Christians the world over revere. But he put his name on the Bible, he put documents in the Bible, and sold it for a conservative price of $59.99. And that's not all. He rolled out this Bible on Holy Week, and people bought it. That's remarkable salesmanship. Donald Trump created a manual for his followers to hold in their hands, to refer to right alongside the holy scriptures which they revere, so that when they go to their rallies, they can be wearing that red MAGA hat, strolling in those gold sneakers, and up under their arm, they have a book with the name of their guru, Messiah, whatever you want to call it, right on the cover. If you are a content creator, you want to create an item that your followers can read, that they can hold in their hands and compare with other people. In this technologically advanced world that we live in, that's pretty easy to do. You can go as far as to make books that are sold directly on Amazon in print and in Kindle form, or you can MacGyver it and do it yourself by making a PDF file that you print out and distribute to your fan base. There are just so many ways that you can use print media to get your brand out and into the hands of your followers, of your fan base, of your subscribers. You can definitely do this, and you should be doing this. It's working for Donald. The last genius thing that Donald Trump, the marketing genius, has done that you should be paying the most attention to is this: social media engagement. You can be the most brilliant artist or content creator in the world, but if you don't consistently engage with your audience, they'll soon forget about you and go after some other pretty shiny thing. Donald Trump doesn't allow that to happen. No. From the time that he became a fixture on our TV sets, podcasts, radio stations, Donald Trump was on Twitter constantly, through all hours of the day and night, consistently tweeting, keeping his hand on the pulse of his fan base. Every day he did this. And the results were millions and millions of fans and supporters feeling special, feeling empowered. And it gave them a vehicle to engage. They really did feel like he cared about them. This is gold for anybody who's promoting any type of brand or service. You have to keep yourself engaged with the people who subscribe to you, who support you. Forget it about being a marketing ploy. You owe them that engagement. You owe them that because they are helping to support you. They are definitely monetizing you in a lot of cases. And it's just the right thing to do. I'm not suggesting you become a marketing Machiavellian SOB by using these principles that I'm giving to you. I'm suggesting that you listen to somebody who you may or may not like, but don't throw the baby out with the bathwater if they have something valuable that you can use for the good of yourself and your brand. Donald Trump is a genius at marketing, and you should watch him closely to learn as much as you can, because you don't have to like somebody to learn what they have to say. Thank you very much for listening. This is Elgin Subway Surfer Bowling, your creative caricature marketing consultant. And if you've gotten this far, thank you. I would love it if you would subscribe, like, and share this content. Especially subscribe That's how I can keep getting this valuable information out to you. Until next time, go out there and monetize. I know I've gone over my time, but I just had to mention this. If you liked that fantastic content, how could you not like it? It was about me, all about me. But if you liked content that this channel had and you'd like to see more of it, well, it won't be close because I won't be in it. But if you'd like to see more of this guy, what's your name? Elgin Subway Surfer Bowling. Yeah, what he said. If you'd like to see more of this guy doing stuff that he does, then like, comment, and subscribe. He's a pretty good artist, believe me. This is Donald J. Trump speaking. If you want to email this guy, what do you say your name was? Elgin Subway Surfer Bowling. Yeah. What he said. You can email him at cartoons for you to, hold the teleprompter up. Cartoons for you to at AOL.com. That's cartoons, the number 4, the letter U, the number 2, at AOL.com. Thank you. I'm a genius.